Sam Bankman-Fried tells Maxine Waters and the Financial Services Committee, go F yourself. And guess who knows who Satoshi Nakamoto is? What a nightmare. Those articles about Nexus, there's all kinds of stuff that hit this weekend. We're also going to talk about Twitter and how it has exploded. Elon Musk, you're the man, the myth, and the legend. And now some of these news medias are reeling. All of this on OG Crypto and NFTs. Welcome, everyone. My name is Troy. And with producer Emmy, we're going to go over the latest news in real estate. Not real estate. Yes, virtual real estate, right? Digital assets and NFTs. Now, before we jump into it, hit that subscribe button. Boom, boom, boom. And let's jump into it. We have a action-packed, fun-filled, cliche-filled program for you today. Crypto news. FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried publicly refuses to testify in U.S. House Committee. Here's what's happened. Well, let's not figure out here's what's happened. Let's go here. Maxine Waters is the head of the Financial Services Committee. She's been cupcake soft on Sam. There's a big feeling out there that he donated a ton of money to her and the other Democrats in the House Financial Committee, which we pretty much have locked in. That's what happened. And because of that, she's been really soft on him. Oh, come on, honey, come in and see us. Well, his response to the December 13th meeting was, hey, Waters and the House Committee of Financial Services, once I finish learning and reviewing what happened, I'd feel like it's my duty to appear before the committee and explain. I'm not sure if this will happen before the 13th, but when it does, I will testify. Wow, double middle fingers up there, huh, Maxine? We understand that Sam went on his apology tour and then he comes out of it and now he has to go buy his pizzas, and his beer and whatever as he continues to throw this little girlfriend, Caroline Ellison, under the bus, which if you were any kind of a Twitter follower, you knew that she's been seen in Soho, Manhattan, and it looks like she's only a few minutes away from the FBI. Oh, the FBI building. I'm wondering if she's got something up her sleeve, like the get out of jail free card, baby. Next. All right. So to put this all in perspective, we all love Chamath. He is the man, the myth, the legend. We're going to go listen to what he thinks on this as a 2-minute clip. Guys, don't get bored. Grab a beer, grab a pop, grab some water. Let's go listen to him.
Now you look at SBF, it's the exact opposite. He went to the perfect elite private high school. Then he went to one of the most prestigious elite private universities.
MIT.
His parents teach governance of all things at one of the most elite liberal institutions in America.
Stanford.
They are in the establishment of the progressive left. And what happened was he took customer funds and all of this money. He made tens of millions of dollars of political donations. He wrapped himself in this blanket of a progressive left-leaning cause called effective altruism. And all of the mainstream media fell for it and embraced him, as well as some politicians, because it met everything that they themselves also bought into.
Yes.
So with that being said, as you see it, he just was the poster boy of their narrative. That's what he's saying here. Poster boy of his narrative. So what do? They welcome him with open arms and he does the tour. He goes to the New York Times. Everyone is, wow, unhappy. He goes with Garoppolo, he has an interview with him. He has an interview with CNBC. It's a joke. It's a joke. Why do you think that Sam Bankman-Fried doesn't want to go in front of Congress or the Financial Committee? Because he has to testify. When you testify, the truth will set you free. Well, he isn't ready to tell the truth because he's still trying to figure out with his parents what the truth really is. Come on, Sam, you own both companies. You own FTX, You own Alameda. You're the majority shareholder, and you're telling me that you don't know anything about it, that your little girlfriend, who is completely clueless, wasn't even wanting to be the CEO of Alameda, that you kind of pushed her into. She's the mastermind behind this? Come on. It's way above you guys. Is it with your parents? Is it with Mr. Wonderful? Is it with Justin? We don't know what it really is. So these are a lot of things that went on, and at this point, this is all going to come out. I think the Republicans are going to push it. If Maxine Waters is going to sit on her hands and do nothing, wait till January. They're going to get an arrest warrant for this guy, and they're going to drag him in front of the committee, or they're going to absolutely arrest him and move on. I know there's a lot of people out there that want to see him in jail. He really affected millions of lives, and he's sitting around having cocktails in Jamaica. Next article. All right. Boy, one fraudster to the next fraudster. Here is the infamous Gary Gensler. And we all been talking about that. Everyone wants to give Bitcoin a free pass. Oh, it's a commodity. It's not, it's not centralized. But listen to Gary Gensler in this particular, clip. He absolutely knows who Satoshi is. Roll it.
By the way, Bitcoin is on an MIT open source license, if you were wondering about it. Satoshi Nakamoto, when he put it on GitHub, used an MIT license.
Wow. So how does Bitcoin have an MIT license? I mean, how? I mean, go. Let's take that road. You have to go log into MIT, then go into licensing. You have to have a name. You have to have an email address associated with it. You have to have a payment. Guys, don't tell me the government doesn't know who Satoshi Nakamoto is. If it's not one guy, it's three. We know that the Department of Homeland Security met with him, 3 or 4 years ago. They actually said it at a conference. It was three guys. Don't tell me they don't know who it is. They're all hiding it. It's all about banking buddies here. This is the bullshit that we have to deal with. We're going to have to go and figure it out. I'm hoping that somewhere deep inside here, we pop a Twitter, Elon pops a Twitter account up that talks about it. I don't care what, where, how. It's known out there. And there's no one that's going to roll up and, come up and they're not going to admit it. You're going to have to go and investigate to figure it out. But let's go start with Gary Gensler. Let's go start with the Homeland Security. Next. Well, guess who's fleeing the United States? Well, nobody wants to go in front of the Housing Finance Committee. Surely no one wants to talk to Gary Gensler. Nexo to depart U.S. after regulator discussions hit dead end. They're tired of it. They're just done with the U.S. Can't get anywhere. Gary Gensler says everyone should know the road to regulation in crypto. No one knows it. He has nothing in writing. He keeps pointing to a 75 to 80-year-old, law that has nothing to do with digital assets, zero to do with digital assets, has everything with orange groves, the Howey test. It's friggin' ridiculous. One thing good though, I will say, the SEC and Ripple, they put all their briefs in. They're all done. It's at the judge. Now she has 14, 15 amicus briefs to go through. She has both briefs on the SEC and the Ripple side. We got to think that it's not going to happen anytime soon, even though she can make a ruling today on it and it could change everything. I'm thinking, like most people, it's going to be 4 to 6 months out. So I'm hoping we'll see something at the end of the first quarter, beginning of second quarter. We need to have clear path, and this will make it a clear path. If we can, one way or the next, it's going to make it a clear path. But we understand that all crypto is in deep shit if it goes the opposite way, because that means it's game on to sue anyone and then just to take as much money as they can from them. They club them on the head and move on. Next article here. I'm going to bring in producer Emmy. How are you doing, producer Emmy?
I am Great.
Will be better if they can see you.
I know. I guess my camera is not working. So let's squeeze into yours.
Sounds good.
We'll just do it like that.
There
No
we
big
go.
deal.
Look at that.
Yeah, here we are.
Yes. So how was your weekend in Chicago?
It was quite fun. I'm very tired. So.
Is that why? Is that the glasses?
Yeah, we're going.
The glasses and no raspberry beret?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's working out.
It's working out perfect.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, superstar.
What's up?
All right, well, talk to us about Miami here.
Okay, so Art Basel, or we can just refer to it as NFT Miami because NFTs have absolutely taken over the entire space. It's really showing how the elections and how the fever of NFTs is really dominating this event, which is very interesting. Art Basel has always been an art-driven event, but seeing how much the NFT and specifically like the digital assets and Web3 concepts have just engulfed this event blows my mind a little bit. I think it's very fascinating. But what also is very interesting to our blue chip roundup every week, seeing how this event affected the prices of the that we do follow.
Yes.
So it's very interesting how these events and the price inflections all kind of go hand in hand. So I'm really fascinated by this. I also like some of the NFTs they did show. Right here, they have Hiropi, I believe is his name, and we did cover the Hello Kitty and Friends NFT launch back in August. So it's really cool to see the and like really major NFT showcase at such big events as Art Basel, because in the past it was mainly like artists such as like a Shepard Fairey or like someone really big like a Banksy, kind of more like the street art movement that was such a big thing. I now see the NFT movement almost taking its place at these events, and I am absolutely hyped on it. I love to see it. I want to see more of it, and I'm very curious how the continuing Art Basels are affected by digital assets and NFT.
Are you looking forward to NFT LA?
I am.
That's 3 or 4 months away.
Yes, and if people want to see us there or schedule interviews or have a chat or a drink, we'd be happy to hook it up.
Absolutely. Well, guys, thank you very much for joining us today. There's just so much news out there. Twitter's kind of taken over the media. Over the weekend, Elon Musk was the man, the myth, using crypto as payments. On his platform, he said that straight up. He also said that he was not committing suicide anytime soon. He made that point to everybody, like, hey, his life could be in danger.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, guys, you take care, and we will see you tomorrow.
Bye.
You take care.